Alright, forest dwellers, welcome back to some more Root. The new expansion is out. I cannot contain my excitement. The Riverfall expansion has hit. This one includes two new factions, the Lizard Cult and the Riverfall Company, including some new extra vagabond variants. And so, of course, continuing on my previous series, I want to do the tutorials for them for you today. I also don't really. I have read the rules again, but I feel it's always a little bit different when you play them in the tutorial. It really adds that extra layer of understanding. I have skipped the Clockwork expansion. Haven't really done that one yet, but I say we just dive into the Sacred Scales, which are the first on the list. Lizard Cult. Let's see what they are all about. So here we are. The Lizard Cult wishes to spread our gospel throughout the woodland. I'm not going to do the S accent, but you get it. You get my point. You must seek outcasts and acolytes to crusade for your cause to defend your sanctum. Your fight is not with tooth and claw alone. Tending to your gardens reveal a path to victory through mysterious rituals. For the dark gods. So we're up against the cats here in the tutorial. And you start the game with 4 humble warriors and a garden building in the corner clearing opposite the Marquis the Cat Keep. Oh. So that must mean that they cannot be in the same game as the birds. At least in the board game version. Interesting. Or in the digital version. Aha. In addition, you place a warrior in each clearing adjacent to your starting garden. And I think this is a really important thing to note. Now I'm interrupting the tutorial, but I've been informed that in the board game version you can play 6 players when you get this expansion. Apparently this digital version does not give you that option. Just so you are aware, you cannot play 6 players in the digital version, at least yet. Maybe it'll be in the future, I don't know. Just wanted to get that out of the way. Anyway, in addition, you place a warrior in each clearing in adjacent to your starting garden. Okay, so in the opposite corner we get 4, and then we get a garden in here. That's the little thing there, I think. And then we get, what 3 extra warriors? Alright. During daylight, you perform ritual actions by revealing cards from your hand. Okay, using the recruit ritual, you may reveal a card from your hand to recruit a warrior in a clearing matching its suit. So that's this button here. Using the... Okay, so click here. Because we had a... And now it is revealed down there. I see, I understand. So we revealed a cat card, or sorry, what am I saying? A bunny card, and then we got a warrior in a bunny clearing. The cards you reveal are moved to the eye area and can't be used for rituals again until your next turn. Okay, so rituals are actions, I think. Let's try another ritual using a different card in your hand. Use the build ritual to reveal a mouse card and place a garden in a matching clearing you rule. Alright, so we... Oh, what is this then if not a garden? Okay... this is a garden then. No. Okay, oh, we have 2 gardens now. You automatically rule any clearing where you have a garden. Even non-believers are in awe of their divine properties. They take up build slots, apparently. Of course. That isn't a given because, sympathy tokens for the Woodland Alliance don't, for example. So I wasn't sure. Alright. And we have to click over here. Gardens can be used to score points with the score ritual. Tap your avatar to learn more about gardens. Alright. Aha, like here. You uncover a card draw slot whenever you have 2 gardens of the same suit on the map. So now we have 2 mouse gardens, whatever you want to call it, and then we draw an extra card. And you can spread out and get more than. Interesting. Doing so increases the cards you draw during evening. Which is of course important as it is for every faction, especially if we need cards to do all the things. So the more gardens you have on the map of a suit, the more points you score when using the score ritual. So we need to do an action thingy in order to get score at all. So let's see how we do that. Use the score ritual to discard a mouse card and gain 2 points. This is a unique and powerful ritual that requires you to discard the card you used rather than reveal it. Alright, so the other ones I think that we have revealed. Yeah, revealed cards. The other players can see these, of course. And we get them back at the end of the turn, I believe. So this is different than in that we have to discard it in order to score with it. I see. You may perform the score ritual only once per suit each turn. Okay, per suit is really important. So it is good to spread out over multiple suits, I think. The cards you revealed for rituals are now returned to your hand. Yep. Carefully managing the suits in your hand is key to the cult's success. I can tell that. Yep. And I was gonna ask, what does bird cards do? Let's find out. Because as far as I understand, they don't count for jokers or something like that. Okay, and the cat is being aggressive. Look at them. Oh la la. Time to kick these sellers back. These sellers back to the Stone Age. On guard, says the cat. Maki the cat. 2-2. Alright. These whiskered heathens have dealt a blow to our warriors. Thankfully, our revenge abilities allow us to transform our fallen defending warriors into acolytes. I think underscore under defending, right? Alright. Not sure if that's true. Might be an attacking too. Revenge! Alright, and they are added down here to the acolytes track, which is important. The outcast determines the clearing suits you can interact with using your acolytes. The outcast. Choosing mouse will allow us to wage war against enemies in mouse clearings this turn. Huh. The outcast. Okay, well let's click on where they wanted us to outcast the mice. Okay. In a typical game, you will choose the initial outcast suit during setup, but the cult makes exceptions for true believers like you. Interesting. Now that we have an outcast and enough acolytes, we can perform conspiracies during birdsong. Conspiracies are a set of conflict-oriented actions that use acolytes instead of cards in hand. Conspiracies are a set of conflict-oriented actions that use acolytes. Okay, so we can do the actions we learned before by using cards from the hand, but apparently acolytes also give actions. Spend 2 acolytes to use the crusade conspiracy. Nice. This will allow you to move 2 warriors from a clearing matching the suit of the outcast to battle an adjacent clearing. So since just to clarify, I suppose, we have chosen mouse to be the outcast, so we can move from a mouse clearing to an adjacent clearing. And we have the mouse clearing in the corner here, so that's good. Alright, so we click on that, the crusade action. Spend 2 acolytes, we have 2 of them down here. We click on a region where we have warriors, and they want us to march over here and attack where we have some point scoring stuff over here. That sounds good. This seems like something I would do. Choose the number of warriors you want to move. Only 2. Alright, I would probably go for more, but whatever. Maybe there's a good reason that we only do it 2. And then I think this is a move and attack, so which is very unique. No one else does a move and attack in the same kind of action, but this is the crusade. So that's what they do. Deus Vult! Those wackos again, a fistful of steel. Should show them who's boss. You bring it. For glory. May this burning pyre of sawdust please the gods. For the dark gods. Because of your hatred of birds, your bird cards can't be used as any suit for performing rituals. Instead, they are used for a unique ritual called sacrifice. Uh-oh. We really hate birds then, I see. Reveal bird cards for the sacrifice ritual to transform warriors in your supply into more acolytes. That can be used for conspiracies. Alright. Sounds good. So we do that. That gives us just one. It turns one from the reserve here into an acolyte, I see. And that's maybe the only use for bird cards. Probably important though. Our rituals offer flexibility in where to recruit and build on the map. Let's recruit to a new area of the map now. Sure. Okay. So we just click here. Because we had a mouse card, we can recruit in a mouse clearing. Reveal a bunny card to add a garden to the clearing where you destroyed your enemy's sawmill. Sounds good. There. Yeah. Gardens matching the suit of the outcast contribute towards crafting during evening. I see. Gardens matching the suit of the outcast. That would be here because we have outcast mice. That means, I wonder if that means that if you choose mice as the outcast, for example, we can only ever craft mice cards. Anyway, use their crafting power to score root T. Maybe I think there might be a way to change the outcast. I think that's what I'm missing right now. We are about to learn, I'm sure. Patience, patience. Used and discarded cards from all players go to the Lost Souls pile here, rather than the discard pile. The most common suit of these Lost Souls will determine the suit of the outcast at the start of your turn. Aha, every turn. So, the most common suit will determine the suit. So right now there's only one card in the discard, in the Lost Souls pile, because it's not the discard pile, it's the cards discarded since the last turn, I think, right? I'm not sure. Because the discard pile up here is different. This one has a different card in it, indeed. Yeah. So now he discards a card, or uses a card. Yep, and it goes into the Lost Soul pile, not the discard pile, yet. Enemy cards go to the Lost Souls pile as well. Watch out, even a careful plot to control the outcast suit can be disrupted by clever opponents. Yeah, so they can help determining which suit is the outcast for your next turn, which for the opponents adds layers of strategy. Very cool. But we will cleanse these heathen cats. Oh, they're coming for us. Alright. No rest for the wicked. At the start of your turn, the most common suit in the Lost Soul piles, ignoring birds, determine the new outcast. The Lost Soul pile is sent to the discard pile, indeed. Since Bunny was the most common suit, it becomes the new outcast. Indeed. Okay, interesting. There is more than one way to crusade. Rather than move from an outcast clearing and battle in a neighboring clearing, you can also battle in the outcast clearing itself. Do so now to protect your garden. So, I'm trying to hover over to get the tooltip, but we can't do that. So, it still costs 2 acolyte, which I believe is what this number shows here. But the point is, we don't have to move and attack. We can stay and attack. Makes sense. The dice gods favor us. Success! However, you lost a warrior in the battle. Remember, only warriors lost in battles where you, a defender, seeks revenge by becoming acolytes. Yeah, so I was right about that. We want to be defending then, if we can choose to. It's always interesting when you have a mechanic that punishes people attacking you, because it makes other people will not want to attack you, and so that makes the faction more powerful. It can also stagnate play sometimes, which is interesting, like the Woodland Alliance does the same thing. Anyway, use the sacrifice action 3 times to gain more acolytes, because we have 3 bird cards in hand. Alright, alright. I suppose if there's nothing else to do with them, then that's an easy choice. Or you could try to craft them, of course. Use the recruit action to place another warrior near your gardens. Because the suit is... Oh, that has nothing to do with what is the outcast. That's only based on what cards we have in hand, where we can recruit. Okay. Yeah. You have too many cards in hand. Discarding 2 bunny cards will help ensure the outcast will become the hated outcast. Indeed. Being hated sounds bad, you say? No, no. The righteous are often misunderstood. Patience, friend. You will see. Alright. I'm waiting. This cat player is expanding. Hated outcast bunny. Yep. As foretold, the most common suit in the lost soul pile is the same as the suit of the recurrent outcast. When this happens, the outcast becomes the hated outcast, reducing the cost of your conspiracies by 1. Oh, interesting. Right. So we want to try to make the same suit, the outcast, 2 turns in a row. That gives us benefits. We can see here that the costs are reduced. That's super powerful. And again, adds another layer of strategy for the opponents. They really want to prevent that by discarding cards that are from a different suit. And they can talk across the table to like try to combine and say, well, he's got the bunny outcast this turn. Let's all discard mice cards, right? Stuff like that. Anyway, the lizard cult welcomes new blood with open arms. Use the convert conspiracy to replace an enemy warrior in an outcast clearing with one of your own. What? Super powerful. Perfect. And we must purify not only souls, but false monuments as well. Use Sanctify to replace an enemy building with a garden. And again, this one would normally cost 3 then, but costs 2 acolytes. This seems super powerful. Insane. Your knowledge of our sacred text is nearly complete. Score 12 card points to prove your undying allegiance to the lizard cult. Alright. We can do that. Choose a ritual. So... Oh my god, look at this. Let me just go and check. So, now we have we're free to do whatever we want. We have Revenge. We learned this one. When we are defending, warriors become acolytes. Hatred of birds, indeed. Pilgrims. You rule any clearings where you have any gardens. That seems also really powerful. We can have cards in hand here. Crafted items. Alright, I wanted to come in here and say, first of all, for the turn of the lizard cult, we've been through it now, but let's just have the order laid down. First, you adjust the outcast, then you discard the lost souls stack. Performed conspiracies is always in birdsong, so that's the first thing you do after the automatic things. Perform conspiracies in outcast clearings. Only in outcast clearings. Okay. Then in daylight, you reveal the cards to build, recruit, score, and sacrifice bird cards in order to get your acolytes. And then in evening, we would get our reveal cards back. Craft using gardens. Aha, that happens here. Draw 1 card per card draw shown. Discard down to 5. Alright. Complex, but interesting. So, I mean, sacrifice is easy, right? Unless we wanted to craft some of this, but I think we want to get as many acolytes as possible. And we want to keep revealing these cards. That doesn't really cost anything. We have to do it, I feel. So either recruit, build, or score. And we just need to get to 12. We can score 2 from either one of these. We could score these too. Why not? Getting us to, what, 8 already? So we win next turn, basically. And I keep drawing these same bird cards. That's insane. That must be a mistake. Because they keep going back in my hand. Or do we reveal them? Oh, we don't discard the bird cards in order to... But that's incorrect. No. Am I wrong about that? I thought he said we needed to discard the cards. Place 1. Huh. I thought he said we needed to discard cards in order to get the bird things. The bird sacrifices. Huh. Interesting. Maybe I'm wrong. But it seems like it's pretty easy to win from here. I mean, we just need to get to the 12, so next turn we just score. Choose a conspiracy. Here. And we had mice outcast. I didn't really look. We score bunny. And that's it. Alright, so that was the Lizard Cult. Of course, this was not a real game, and I wonder, I'm excited to see how they play in a real game. This seems very different, and again, of course, as always, it is entirely asynchronous play, or like asymmetric play between the factions. Again, cats, birds, woodland, vagabond, and then sacred scales. Completely different playstyle, and I can't even begin to grasp how this will affect the games that I play with my friends. Looking forward to trying it out, and soon, very soon folks, I will have the Riverfolk Company tutorial out for you, and then we will probably try to get some more games recorded. So I hope you all enjoyed this video here. I'm excited to get to the next one. See you tomorrow where the next video comes out, and bye bye.